Now let's jump into the GROW model itself. We have our goal. We have our reality. We have our opportunity. And we have our way forward. This is the GROW model. So what this does is when you do this, even if you write them out, you print out the sheet and you write with your hand the answers when you go through these questions that are on the sheet that you're about to download, you're going to realize some of the answers, there's resistance in some of them, and you're going to realize a really effective reality strategy where you're going to match your opportunities with the realities. And then you'll come up with a way forward that is more congruent. And remember, we added a step before this where we did your values. And so you can try and infuse your values into the way forward. All right, so this is why I've added this little piece here to help you to manage your way forward. So the idea is there's two ways you can do this. By yourself, which it's a video course, so it will probably be by yourself where you can start to focus on watching the ball. And you can do it with someone asking the questions. So when you do this in a pure coaching kind of scenario, what happens is you end up sitting there with no pen or paper, you're just sitting there with someone and they write down your answers. And you get to just interact with your unconscious mind, right? So that's where your one-on-one session is fantastic, especially with a coach that's NLP trained. They can really ramp up your outcome with this, because this is an outcome and action-based model. And so when you're doing this with someone where you sit there and you don't write anything, you just let the answers come out of your body, it's very powerful. But it's still very, very powerful if you can write them down, right? So if you're by yourself, which you probably are, watching this video, then you can do it by yourself. But if you can get someone to read these out to you and write your answers down, or you want a coaching session with someone like myself, then you can get so much more out of it. You'll get your more unconscious answers than you will if you're writing them down yourself, because your conscious mind will be trying to make it kind of nice and sexy. Whereas when you do it with a coach, you're just going to be rapid fire and we're going to bang out the answers. And then together, you're going to be accountable. Together, you'll then get, let's say, a strategy where you can come up with the micro steps today, tomorrow, that will step you forward, as opposed to coming up with a kind of a plan, but you don't really do anything, right? So doing it by yourself is valuable. You'll get a lot of awareness from it. The true action, though, comes from accountability. So find someone who you can be accountable with. It's going to be helpful. It's going to be useful. It doesn't have to be me, but whoever it is, get someone outside of your own head. Tell them your goal. I will do this by now. And there's this commitment and this responsibility piece that steps you forward. I remember watching many videos from the late, great Kerwin Rae, who was an Australian business coach. And he was talking always about the unconscious mind. He was always talking about these ideas. And I remember he was talking about, moving yourself forward, moving yourself by taking action. And in his seminars, what he would do is he would actually get people, because he wanted people in his seminars in the evening in between days on his seminars, because he'd do these 3-4 day seminars. He would get people to write their own ebook, write their own business copy, write their own things for their business. And they wouldn't do it, right? And so what he did is he made them commit with their hand on their heart. I won't hit my heart because it's got my microphone here. Hand on the heart. And they were committing to the person next to them they were sitting next to all week to say, all right, I commit, I will do this by tonight. And so they'd be up at 2:00 in the morning, writing their ebook and finishing it off, getting their first draft done. Making a commitment to another human being is a huge piece in the puzzle, and it's one of the questions in the GROW model. So look out for that piece, because that's the piece that could be the difference, especially if that person is somehow involved or experienced in this goal. Okay, let's jump into the GROW model.